Hi there, sign of Aries. This is Kim here to do your reading. It's going to be a next 48-hour reading for you. I'm doing like I did for Leo, past, present, and future. That is what we're doing. So messages for Aries, I've already kind of opened up to your spirit team, your angels, and your higher selves for the messages. So for past energy, and this is the Wild Unknown Alchemy deck, by the way. I use it a lot. I love it. Silver. Silver. Argentum. Silver. Okay, give us a present card, please. Chiron, clearly in the reverse. I'm going to take that as the message. Future. Oh, wow. Clearly in the upright. And this in the upright. We'll take it. We'll take Uranus. You know why? Because that is some kind of like brilliance coming to you. It's like in the form of an idea or like a lucky break. I don't know, but it's all because you've healed what apparently was an open wound with the Chiron, sorry. So we have the numbers 25 for the silver. I'm going to look that up real quick because this is a fairly new thing. Okay, so lunar, reflective, chrome. You could have been making something chrome, or maybe you specialize in chrome or helping design with chrome. I don't know, or maybe that's like a feature you're picking out. Or reflective, something that has a reflective service. You know what? I just imagine, I don't know why that came into my mind like that, but I was thinking of when I thought of reflective, I thought of those mirrors that's actually a window, but it's like a mirror, maybe. So reflection, maybe, but intrusive a little bit, right? If that energy is coming through, then something is a little intrusive or invading upon your space. Because I see this as your bubble, and there's a little piece out of your bubble, meaning like when an app has a back door. And you see what I'm saying? So it's something like that. So I think clearing your energy is going to be really important. Silver, known as the metal of the moon and the brain, is known as the silver organ. Therefore, meditating is key to unlocking mental secrets, is what it says. And don't give up now. Okay, so that was past energy. And then you have Chiron. There's a tarot reader named that too. And he's really good. I have Chiron, wounds, teachings, paradoxes. Read the myth of Chiron, the story of your scar. I have to read it then, because this is you really healing a wound, basically. Chiron is a cosmic enigma. In Greek mythology, he is said to be the rejected son of Saturn, who through the pain of abandonment becomes a great teacher and healer. So that goes in line with like the divine purpose, and being always having faith in the divine purpose for every single thing that you go through, you endure, everything. It demonstrates that our pain is our greatest resource, and it will guide us to our deepest purpose. That is exactly the message that Leo got for their current present energy, was the hunger. So it's like the hunger, the instinct driving this, and you might relate to that too because you're a sister sign. There might be still a little bit of this wound that's like, yeah, it could heal a little bit better than how it has. You see, it looks like it, but it's just a sliver. It's just a sliver. And these are all, this is spiritual. This is spiritual. It's time to work on the tender parts of yourself that require you give yourself patience and forgiveness. So it's going to require that you do that. It's like the justice energy 11 with yourself, partnership with yourself, and that means like accepting unconditionally all parts, so that so you can be the alchemist. There you go. It's alchemical process. It's an alchemical process is what I was trying to say. And it all gets broken down. Now, if you try to ignore it, though, then that energy just doesn't get used, and it won't benefit to your divine plan as much as you possibly could. So there's that. And then, like it's alchemical wedding. What number is that? 60, I think. I hope I'm saying that right. It's an L and an X. L and an X for alchemical wedding. A ritual, a celebration, uniting. The key to this card is celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Acknowledging all those that helped you get to this point. It is a celebration, and it's a celebration about the good choices that you made here in the present, deciding to forgive and release yourself, and then the people that helped you heal too, not ever forgetting that they're now permanently part of who you are also in your heart and spirit. And then the brilliance. I mean, this is just really good. This is good. So it is the coming together, the uniting of something in common, right? It looks like this brilliance comes when you relax and celebrate how far you've come thus far. And when you do that, you're going to get it. I mean, it looks like it's exactly supposed to be there, doesn't it? With the design, can you see that card? Oh, you can't even see it all. Jeez. It looks like it's supposed to be there in a way. So that's really cool. I need some messages for Aries. Please tell me what their situation is. Let's just do a clarity spread. What wound is closing or oh, the moon again. Oh, you don't say. So you got the lunar twice energy, and I would say that this has to do with changes, choices, decisions, like it's decisions again, even though they won't tell you that that's associated with that, but I do, because it's, yeah, the way that it looks, the way it's blocked out, perfectly symmetrical. Definitely something that we would create because things aren't really usually that symmetrical. So the moon energy here is about divine feminine. It's about receiving. So you could be tapping into receiving some kind of, I have to sneeze and I can't. Oh, that is the worst feeling. Oh no, that is the worst feeling, really needing to sneeze and then not being able to. Okay, I have the full 2 major arcanas. There's only 22 in a pack of 78. So, hey, you could have Pisces. You could have Cancer energy also ruled by the moon. You could also have, well, very beginning, that could be anything. A 0 point creation is anything. The Fool. It could be, or could relate to the Aries energy. This is just really, really free feeling. Like something is healed and you're not as worried. And there's something brand new. You see the sun. So you have the sun. You have the sun and the moon. I'm always taken aback when I see both in a reading because it's the energy. You know, there's not one thing you need to lean towards. You have all of this. You have the knowledge from the past that is now unconsciously driving you to victory. and you're making big moves. You will celebrate. There is a change when it comes to who you pledge your allegiance to. You may actually retreat or go on a vacation, going somewhere, but you'll make a big move with this. This is something as big as buying a house, buying a car, celebrating a graduation, celebrating that you've come this far on your soul's journey. Like, this is a celebration no matter what. And sometimes taking that 8 of Cups is like looking at the cups that used to all be filled up, but they're just not anymore. So going after your 9th cup is simply finding the pathway to more cups. Even though there's like completion coming up, there's more. This is the siren song. Tell me about this moon and the changes. Oh, you're going to have assistance or help, or you're the one giving somebody a lot of assistance or help. Whatever it is, the changes that people notice with the bear is dramatic, and so it causes some kind of envy or jealousy. So, look, the moon in this deck, and I think it's the Lenormand. I think it's that one. The moon is fame, recognition, and basically like power, you know. And this is power. This brilliance, stroke of brilliance here. Brilliant, Aries. You're like owed a congratulations. Okay, so the reason this card isn't exactly in the upright is because you're going to be at a crossroads about it. Number 22, been in both readings so far and the news. Number 22, crossroads. Get together is number 4. So I think that this actually has to do with this energy. I don't think you have gotten together quite yet, because I think that it involves this celebration of some sort. So you have the getting help, assistance, so much so that you might be envied. You have a new trail. Look, the trail's here and the trail's on this one. The 8 of Cups doesn't really show the path very well, but here in the moon, when you tap into your intuition, you can see little pieces at a time of your path. You'll always be able to see. Spirit always lets you see just a little bit ahead so that you know, you're creating this. I get together with friends, celebration, family. So have change with the Fool. There we go. And the fish is in this deck is like having access to different types of wealth. And man, why did it come out in the... Well, I don't really take these in reverse, but I have man energy with the moon changes or change. Anchor. Oh, wow. I am going to take it in the reverse. You know why? Because this makes sense. It makes sense, but you might want to see the picture. What you're not expecting is to be celebrating being very grounded and stable and having... Look, this is wealth and prosperity, abundance. And yeah, it has to do... You weren't expecting this change to come in maybe quite this soon. This could be a soulmate energy too, aligned with your path. I don't know, another number 9. Well, we didn't have... I just thought number 9 because of the 9th cup, so maybe I'm wrong on that. But 9s are about an ending and then the harvest, which is exactly like what's going to happen. Yep. The bat in the reverse would be the closing of a chapter yet to close. There we go. The bat. Closing of a chapter so that some change can come in for you. You should be celebrating. You're about... another card that is the Crossroads. And it is highlighting the word cross there by the way that it came out. Tarantula is about your crossroads. That's why I'm surprised. It is about your crossroads. It's also about soul and life purpose. It's big. It's 11:11. It's big things. Anything else? Oh, yes, you're the master. We have the lion that whatever it is that you're doing, like, you can make this decision because you've already had some level of mastery and you're ready to, in essence, lead, is what I've got. It's not that you get as many gifts as you get sweet results by the work that you put in with the bee. Yeah, your oyster for sure has a pearl inside it. So that is what I've got for you guys. I hope you liked it. If you like this reading, you want something longer and more tailored to you, check out my description in the description box, and it has a link to getting a private reading. Otherwise, I'm sending you love and light. Thanks so much for joining me, Aries. Bye-bye.